another wonderful, extremely old and extremely rare example of American saxophone history. This is C.G. Conn, number 211. It is a tenor saxophone, just like saxophone number 301. These were part of the original Conn factory museum of musical instruments. And they were on display for many years as they showed the development of the Conn saxophones. And that was the first time that this has been heard in over 30 odd years. So saxocologists, thank you for sharing this wonderful moment. And we're going to play and talk about C.G. Conn 211. So C.G. Conn 211 is a nickel-plated, almost chrome-plated brass tenor saxophone. Again, this is one of those beautiful oddities about this horn and also its brother in 301 is that they tune perfectly at B. They're not necessarily B flat or C. There's something magic about it that makes it what it is. And it's possible that because these two were outliers and they were a matching set, that's why they stayed in the museum. A lot of the former Conn museum instruments were mainly there as spectator view to see what worked, what might not have worked over the years, but how it evolved over time. Typical features of this early saxophone include its kind of long barred spatula keys that's all fully unarticulated, so every single key has its own note. It has the kind of the round pearl, although it's all metal key touch for the G sharp, the really, really high lifted angle on that G key, and it's got the dual octave mechanism again. One of my favorite things about this horn is just how warm the sound is. These tenors are extremely light. These older saxophones that have the time to be, hammered out, smoothed out. These saxophones are just incredibly light on their steps. And actually, I'll kind of bring the saxophone closer so you can get a view of the engraving as C.G. Conn in wonderful glory. But also, it's got the metal rollers that I really, really like and think are an incredible part of these old saxophone designs. They're very smooth and they're very quick. As we've talked about rollers in other videos, it's just a cool part of it. And having these metal ones is a unique experience to feel in your fingers. So let's play around. And yeah, remember that this is almost tuned in B, so it's in between keys, and therefore everything that I'm playing is a half step off. So as it's being brought back to life, this horn still plays not perfectly. There's a lot of things that happened in its lifetime being in a museum that just made it difficult to play kind of an everyday use. which is why it's an incredibly special time to get to play this video and talk about this saxophone. This dates to the 1890s, if not right around that year itself, and it's just a testament to the entire story of these instruments in this country and around the world. It's an incredible thing just to see such an early number on a saxophone from a company with such a history and a name. And you think that you had in the 300,000s of these instruments, and this is in the triple digits, let alone right at 211. When you play something like this, you're really playing history, and you're adding to it. So as in all videos, I'm going to end out by just saying thank you for being here, and thank you for listening about this incredible story of an instrument and hearing its story shared with you today. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, please, reach out. I'd be more than happy. I've done a lot of research on these early instruments, especially those that were a part of the former Conn collection. So I have some good information if anybody has questions. And again, this is a miraculous part of the story, and it was an honor and a joy to share it with you today. So, please like, share, subscribe if you feel like sharing so, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Mm-hmm.